everyone. As Abby mentioned, my name is Carolyn. I'm a doctoral intern over at Student Counseling Services. And I'll be talking with you, as you mentioned, just about different resources that are available to you as you are either exploring different things about your career, whether it's trying to figure out what you want to major in, or maybe you use all these great tips and you get like 5 different job offers and you don't know what you want to do. And so both the Career Exploration Services and Student Counseling Services are here for you in terms of helping you figure out what you want to do and helping you make some of those difficult decisions. So what I want to do is just kind of present to you the different options that are available. So one thing that I think is very accessible to students is through the Career Exploration Services. Those are the little flyers that each of you should have gotten. And there you can get career coaching. What that is, it's kind of like what Adley was talking about, kind of a peer-to-peer sort of coach. Undergraduate, trained undergraduates in career coaching, and they can help you with different things. So what they might do maybe is help you take different assessment measures or tests to help you understand some of your characteristics and interests. It can be very helpful in terms of trying to decide a career path, or maybe even within your major there might be various fields that you could specialize in. So it could be helpful in kind of discerning what is the best fit for you. And you can have someone there who you can meet with maybe just a few times to help you interpret some of those results, or help you kind of sort through all of that on your own. And so that is located on the 2nd floor of the Student Services building. And you can just walk in there anytime in business hours. So you don't need an appointment. Just say one day maybe your professor's sick and you have a free hour, you can stop in and talk with someone and get started that way. Okay, so that's a really cool resource that we offer to students that you can get started really with no hassle. I think on that flyer that's passed out, it might mention evening hours, and that unfortunately is no longer available, so I just want to bring everyone's attention to that so you don't show up and Career Exploration Services is closed. If you're looking for some more in-depth maybe help with your career or with academics, a good option might be career counseling, and that's actually through Student Counseling Services. And so we are located on the 3rd floor of that same building, the Student Services building. And if you want to get started with that, you walk in Monday through Thursday between 8 and 3, and then Friday between 8 and noon. And what happens when you walk in is you check in, you fill out a little bit of paperwork, which is really on an iPad. And then you just meet with someone for 30 minutes to get a sense of what you're going through, what's stressing you out, or what you're coming here for. And if it's appropriate, get started with career counseling. So what does career counseling mean? Basically, it's kind of a more in-depth career coaching. You would meet with someone maybe once a week, and through that, you would talk with them about different things, whatever it might be. It might be you're feeling really overwhelmed with school and academics, it's hard to manage all of that stress. That would be a great reason to go to career counseling. It could be something like you're debating between 2 different majors, or you're not sure which one you want to pick, and you want someone to kind of help you. Or it might be like you have no idea what you want to do with your career, and you just need help kind of sorting through, kind of as each job was saying, kind of exploring yourself, looking at what your values are. Maybe it's looking at how your culture and your experience influence your interests and your goals. So through career counseling, you can get more in-depth about that, and also maybe take some assessments and go through that with someone. And it can be a really valuable resource for students kind of struggling with different career or academic sorts of problems. So that's something that definitely I would recommend you all to engage in if you find yourself asking yourself any of those questions. And then the last thing I want everyone to be aware of that isn't on here, there's actually a course. It's the UST 104 Personal Career Development course. And unfortunately, you can't sign up for that now because the semester has started, but something maybe to think about for the fall semester. And really what that is, it is a 2-credit full semester undergraduate course, which is a more comprehensive sort of approach and helping you make your individual career choices and kind of developing your career. And so there you'll get different help in making career decisions, maybe examining some of your personal values and interests, and then also get some of the more practical sorts of help that people have already been talking about in terms of building a great resume or specific resume or interviewing tips or just different ways to present yourself as you're looking to pursue various careers or going on interviews. And so that's another, I think, really fantastic resource that we want you to know about, something that can be just tremendously helpful as you're starting to look to the future and pursue different job options. And so I know that was pretty brief, but does anyone have any questions about any of the services that I mentioned here or anything else? Does everyone know where the Student Services Building is? Okay, great. Well, thank you all for your time and attention.